Hello guys, it's Type here, and it's time for the final battle, the final of the Fail Up Season 2. And yeah, I have made it, and the other guy who has made it to the finals is Tom, and it's nice because at the same time very weird because I and Tom have been doing a lot of cooperation during this league, during this season, and uh, that means that we've been helping each other a lot, and that help has been fruitful. It seems we both are in the final, and now it's time to see who is better. And of course, there was a lot of drama in the semifinals. Uh, me getting that controversial flinch to turn the game to my favor, and well, Tom and his game against Eric. Well, I'm not gonna talk about it here, but it was, it was, it was weird. I don't even know if it has been settled, but I think everyone agree that Tom is the one who got to the finals, and I don't think Eric is in the Fella Skype group anyway. So let's go and see which kind of team. Oh, this is wrong sheet. Sorry. Which kind of a team Tom has, and yeah, Tom's team name is Dutch Harbor Walreins, and he has Azumarill, Tornadus Sea, Garchomp, Reuniclus, Floetti, Eternal, because that is allowed, or allowed, yeah, in this league. Scrafty, Magnezone, Rapidash, Bronzing, Drifblim, Ninja, kind of Mega Glalie. And yeah, as you can see, and my team, by the way, is Clefable, Goodra, Excadrill, Gastrodon, Turndus, Eye, Captops, Politoed, Mesprit, Sneasel, Hariyama, Electrode, and Ludicolo. Looking at Tom's team, there are a few threats I don't wish to see. They are, for example, Azumarill, Reuniclus, Crafty, those three especially. Mega Glalie is also a huge threat against my team. I'm also expecting him to bring Tornadus, Bronzing. Pretty sure he'll gonna bring those two. Also probably Azumarill, Scrafty, Mega Glalie. And maybe the sixth one is Reuniclus then. Or Garchomp or something like that. Anyway, my team, so I actually built around something, and then I just dropped that thing out. Namely, the Scarf Gudra was my first idea. I thought that it actually might work pretty nicely against him, but then I did some calcs and I just saw that Scarf Gudra doesn't do that much damage, even though it has a nice surprise factor, but it won't do a lot of damage. So actually switched it to something else, and that something else was Hariyama, AV Hariyama. It hits hard, it has very nice coverage against Tom, and also with Assault Vest I have some nice bulk, so mainly, I mean, I think I can take one Hurricane from Tornadus T and just Revenge Kill with Ice Punch plus Bullet Punch. I think I can I can take a hit from Scrafty and KO it back. I can take a hit from Magnezone, KO it back. I can do a lot of damage to Bronzing depending whether it is physical or special. I can even leave an explosion from Mega Glalie and KO it. I mean, I can KO back from an explosion, but if he does something else, thanks to my thick fat, I think I can KO Garchomp regardless if it's like I haven't calced the tank jump set, but I'm pretty sure I can KO it from full. And also I can cripple the Reuniclus a lot by knocking it off. I think the next one is actually this is kind of a surprise factor, I hope. It's a water absorbed Politoed, and it's fully physically defensive, and the main reason why this is to wall the Azumarill, especially if he likes to, if he brings like an um, more funkier set, as he has actually done a few times with his Azumarill, a few times by my suggest, a few times by his own like by his own will. But I hope that this Politoed can just encore his Azumarill hopefully to a water type move, and then just proceed to Toxic or do whatever. This also should be able to wall and counter every kind of Garchomps, unless it's like Swords Dance, and I don't. Like I can't, of course, bring Politoed to a +2 Garchomp, at least I don't think so. Yeah, and I have 8 speed EVs. I really hope that he won't speed creep my base 80s. He might do that because I have 2 of them, and I like to run them bulky. But I just really hope that he will only speed creep my base 60 or base 70 months. But we'll see. My next one is Clefable. I have Life Orb Clefable with Moonblast, Ice Beam, and Shadow Ball. And this is my kind of a wall breaker. I have my HP and defense are cocked so that I can take from +1. When Scrafty is at +1 attack, I can take either Poison Jab or Iron Head, and if I don't flinch, I can fire it and fire a Moonblast and kill it back. I have coverage for things like Tornadus, Garchomp, Reuniclus, and Bronzing. I can Twig KO a fully physically defensive Reuniclus if it doesn't go for a Calm Mind. The turn I go for Shadow Ball. Assuming that I don't get the death drop. And then I have Sneasel, simply because it's far too good to not like to not bring. It hits very hard to almost every one of his mons. The only thing with Sneasel was that I had to really make the decision whether I want to run Poison Jab or Low Kick, because, or I don't know if Low Kick is better or like Brick Break, but because with Poison Jab I can hit Azumarill to KO it, and same with Flow Eddy. But with Low Kick I could hit Scrafty, Magnezone, and Mega Glalie. So that was a decision I had to make, but those 3 mons Hariyama can take relatively well. Uh, that said, one shot's Tornadoes, even though it doesn't outspeed. One shot Scar Jump. Uh, well, I don't think it one shots anything else, but it does like 80% to Reuniclus, so that's huge. Then I have my especially defensive Mesprit. Also, this one was a set that I really thought about for a long time. I think I had something completely else first. What was it though? I think it was, yeah, it was actually Tornado's Eye, because I was first bringing a Prankster Tornado's Eye, but I decided not to do that because it was uh, just, it didn't bring enough depth to my team, I thought. And instead I'm bringing a especially defensive Mesprit. Also, I was thinking of a especially offensive one, but I decided to bring a special defensive one, and the point of this set is to just Thunder Wave fast monsters such as Clayley and Tornadoes, and just hit back. I can two-shot an offensive guard jump with Dazzling Gleam, and also I believe a Life Orb Tornadoes I can two-shot with Thunderbolt. My last mon is Excadrill, Scarf Excadrill with Earthquake, Iron Hand, Rock Slide, and Rapid Spin, and I have enough speed to outspeed Tornadoes, the and the Adamant nature, and this just hits hard. I think it OHKOs specially defensive Bronzing with Mold Breaker. It does, and at least it did when I first had Life Orb on this. But I think the Scarf might do the same. Hopefully. Rock Slide is there for Tornadoes, and Iron Head just for general flinching. Just kidding, it's for Flow Eddy and things like, well, Clayley, yeah. But yeah, that's my team. Hopefully it will be good enough. I really hope so. But I have a lot of bulk, a lot of power, so in a way this is a very straightforward team, a lot more straightforward than I usually do, but I have some surprise elements such as Water Absorb, Politoed, and Life Orb Clefable is something I don't think I've brought a single time this season, or Life Orb Sneasel or either. So we'll see how this goes, but I'll be back when the match actually begins. Here we go. Here we go, and he brought pretty much what I expected: Azumarill, Reuniclus, Magnezone, Tornadoes, Crafty, and Garchomp. Looking at his team, definitely Tank Chomp, pretty sure. His Rock Setter as well. I'm pretty sure it's DD's Crafty, simply because it does so much against me. Then there is that also, which might be something very weird once again, but let me just open my calculations, as I really think I want to lead off with Mesprit. What I can do is basically hit anything except for that Magnezone, which the Magnezone, I think I can switch my Mr. Incredible on it. So yeah, let's go with Mesprit and set up rocks if you can, or just T-wave something, or in case he leads off with the Magnezone, I think my best switch is either Excadrill or Hariyama. I'm definitely expecting, sorry by the way about that, I'm definitely expecting Scarf Magnezone, and he leads off with Tornadus. So what I'm gonna do first turn, I'm gonna go for T-Wave. I don't expect him to, or do I? He might go for U-turn. I don't mind that. Okay, he goes, and he's definitely AV, so like only in case he might switch into the guard jump as well. That's, I could see that. But Azu, Scraft, the Reuniclus, none of them really likes about getting T-waved. And so he did not like the matchup, at least that's something I can say. He is afraid of the Mesprit. Anyway, in case anything of those I said, like, yeah, Reuniclus comes in, I get it T-waved, which is nice. I can just proceed to set up my Stealth Rocks, and then I'm going to switch into something, or maybe even not. I could switch straight into Clefable, depending on what he does. If he does go for Calm Mind, that's a bit annoying, but in that case, all I need to do is just to do enough damage to the point where knockoff KOs. However, he goes for Energy Ball and gets this Death Drop, which is nasty. Now I'm gonna switch into... Okay, how much does... I really want to switch out because it got that Death Drop, which is a bit unfortunate. It did a lot, to be honest. So actually what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna calc how much, I mean, like, if he's like offensive. I'm sorry if my my speech doesn't make any sense. I'm very nervous. But yeah, it's definitely max special attack with Life Orb, so that's good to know. And that may mean that actually Sneasel has a KO, as it seems to be. So I could make actually a pretty ballsy move, switch straight into Sneasel, but I think that's too big of a risk because I would be risking a critical hit. Another thing I can do is to switch into Hariyama, which is probably bad play as well. Knockoff does only about 67% minimum. And Mesprit, how much damage I can do with that? It's not much. It's 18.5% minimum. So this part. And what about Clefable? Moonblast is a 2-hit KO. Shadow Ball is a 2-hit KO. And the thing is that Psychic or Psyshock will do a lot of damage. I'm really tempted to switch into Sneasel. Because he won't enjoy switching into knockoff anyway, but I don't want to weaken it too much. Could I just let Mesprit go? No, I don't think so. I really want to preserve Politoad as well. I have to think this through. I really may have to kind of rely on some Parahaxes here, and Mesprit has a backup plan for the Scrafty. But it doesn't have that much of health. Mr. Incredible can revenge kill a Scrafty. But I really think I want to switch into Clefable, however. It goes for another Energy Ball. And I think what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go for Soft Boiled as long as he gets full power. Or Death Drop. He's probably gonna calc my sets right now. But I'm pretty sure he's gonna just fire off a Psychic type move. Or even set up a Trick Room, which I'm good with as well. Because then I'm just free to fire off a Shadow Ball from there as he goes for Psyshock. And that's good because I can't get the Death Drop. So I'm gonna play this War, hope that he gets a full power. And hope that he does not get a crit, because that's bad. And he switches out, he switches into Azumarill. Nice nickname. And I'm fine with this, because now what I can do, he's leftover, so he's something very, very interesting. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna switch into my Politoed and reveal that I am indeed not a Drizzle. Ha ha ha. He tried that, but I saw that coming. I saw that coming, and I'm gonna encore you. I just made one of his mons completely useless. Oh, this is nice. And I'm gonna encore. But this is good because now I know his Azumarill won't be a threat at all. So, oh. How much does Energy Ball actually do to me? This Reuniclus is a problem. I really need to get some damage on it. Scald toss 20 to 25%, whereas Energy Ball does a lot. So I could really see myself switching into Hariyama and just firing off a knockoff. I think Hariyama is my most jackable member right now. Yeah, Energy Ball does nothing, and I can fire off that knockoff. Maybe he could be a bulkier intimidate, crafty, switch into it, but anyway, firing off that knockoff will be huge. Was it just removing a Rocky Helmet from guard jump or leftovers or whatever from the crafty and so on? He goes for Trick Room. I'm fine with this because this actually means that if the crit bullet punch actually won't KO, so that's too bad. However, I could make a play here and actually switch into Sneasel if Eye-Shard can kill. Unfortunately, Eye-Shard can't kill, so my only play might be to go for Bullet Punch. That way Eye-Shard actually will KO. So that's what I'm gonna do. I am happy to trade Mr. Incredible for his Reuniclus, which is a huge threat. Oh man! He did that. That doesn't matter because what I really want to do is to just leave him to the. Oh man, that's bad. I'm gonna bullet punch anyways because I want to leave him at a range of a knockoff. Now, by far my best play is to go into Clefable and just fire off a Shadow Ball. Because I don't think Reuniclus can KO me with any move. Yeah, we get rid of that Reuniclus, which is beautiful. And the best part is that he may not even be able to bring in anything. So my Clefable, depending on his speed and investment, may actually be able to just be faster than anything. So he has to bring in a Azumarill. So what kind of an Azumarill is he then? Let's assume that it's not death. How much would a Moonblast do? It's a 2-hit KO. So what I'm actually gonna do, I'm gonna fire off a Moonblast. Yeah, he goes straight for Perish Song. I do a lot. And I'll be faster next turn, so I probably want to switch into something. The question is, does he really want to? Does he want to preserve this Azumarill because he already knows he can't do anything with it? I could switch into Excadrill, predicting the Magnet Zone. Because if he's gonna switch out, he's gonna switch out into Magnet Zone. I'm really debating this now because I don't honestly even believe that this thing can do that much to my Excadrill. I have some HP investment, not much, but some. And I'm expecting Scald, so of course, like, it would do half, but of course there's a chance to burn, so I really think that my best play is to soft boiled. Because if he switches out, I'll get, like, that won't be a completely useless turn. If he stays in, I have still one turn to do damage. Or do I? After this it's 2. Yeah, I will. So I go for soft boiled. As he goes for protect. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. And I have still a chance to go for a Moonblast. But no. I'm even more tempted to go into Excadrill. Like, if I had no pressure, I would do that. I really would. But he might sack this. I go for Moonblast. I really think that Excadrill would have been a nice play, but I don't have to take that risk. Also, there is a small chance to drop Magnezone special attack if he decides to stay in, so that's also nice. I'm really hoping that I would have given the Sneasel the fighting type move after all. He switches into Tornadus. That's actually, like, yeah, I kinda get that. I have to switch now, he knows that. He probably expects a switch into Mesprit. I'm honestly thinking of switching into Politoed, because at this point I don't really need it, like... Actually I do, because if he has a Scarf Garchomp, Scarf Garchomp will be a huge problem. I think I'm gonna just sack my Mesprit. As he goes for a U-turn. Yeah, I actually think he's Scarf Garchomp. Or Scarf Magnezone. Yeah, actually he could really be the tank jump with an Scarf Zone. And in that case, I think this was the worst play. And the Politoed would have been better. However, now we would be in the situation where the Magnezone would be in front of me, and that would be not nice. However, I would have the switch into Excadrill. So that's that. So yeah, he definitely has a lot of threats that force me to sack things. However, as long as I have Sneasel in the back, I won't lose to anything except for Magnezone. So he switches into this thing. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna fire off a Dazzling Gleam. I'm pretty sure he's gonna just set up Stealth Rocks, which I'm fine with. If he goes for Dragon Claw, that's fine. Or is it like... Well, we'll see. Really, the only thing that is a problem anymore is Magnezone. Everything else I can just KO with Clefable. And I think I did a very, very nice job preserving the Clefable there. He goes for Iron Head. He reveals no item, so he might be scarfed. And what I'm gonna do, I'm actually... He still might be scarfed. I mean the Rocky Helmet. So I really can't take any risks here. I would once again make the switch into Excadrill. How much does, first of all, Scarf Magnezone? Well, let's see. Specs Magnezone. Unfortunately, I'm fully physically defensive. Thunderbolt KOs me. And what about Scarf? Scarf does not. So I'm gonna go for Scald. It does about 30% as he switches out, which means that his Scarf jump. And that probably means that he is a Specs Magnezone or something else. He goes for rest. I'm honestly fine with that. I can encore him. That thing can't do anything as long as Politoed is alive. He switches out, that's a good play. I really want to make a double encore. The thing is that he might be faster, I mean he might be slower than me. But I'm gonna risk it anyway. Fuck! He goes for Dragon Tail, okay, that's good. Oh man, that's so good. Because now I can just fire off a Moonblast. And how much will that do to a Magnezone? That, oh my god, that does 34.5%. So I'm gonna Moonblast. I have no reason not to. He's fast. Okay. I don't care. I want to get rid of this guy. Yeah. Oh my god. My god. I really want to preserve this thing for the Azumarill. Like I said, set up more soft boys against it. So yeah, I have to do that. And I'm pretty sure he's gonna switch into Azumarill now. I'm at the point where I have to make these plays. There's no way he is gonna stay in and let that thing die. There isn't. What is his item? Is he... He's probably AV, to be honest. Like, even... Okay, he was Rosalibri, what am I thinking? Good planning. He has rest as well. That doesn't matter. The question is, does he want to stay in or should I soft board up? I think I have to. Because yeah, that's easily my best play because he can't wake up anyway right now. And there's no way he is non-stab mon. Like, I know Tom, he's a kind of guy who might do that, but no, it's not. Flash Cannon will KO me after soft boiled if he switches into Magnezone and he's on Scarf. So there's that. But in that case, I think Excadrill is always my best play. It's taking surprisingly long, considering how like straightforward my best play is. But he's probably thinking all the scenarios through as he should be doing. But I have to say that so far I'm glad with the plays I've been making because definitely I have not been making these too aggressive reads because they wouldn't have really been working out, I guess. So there's a Tornadus. There's still a chance that it's like banded. So let's see. Like he has only revealed U-turn. Actually, I want to see. I want to do a cock against Mesprit. So yeah, actually, Torn AV set. So it's actually it actually did even less than what this clock shows. So it actually might have been a modest, or I mean a timid set. Very interesting. Which definitely means that taking out this monster is my #1 priority. He misses Hurricane, and this means that the doors are now wide open for my Excadrill. Oh, actually, did I just make a stupid play? Because how much would have the Hurricane even done? I really doubt it would have been a. Yeah, it would have not KO'd. 54% at most. So of course a crit could have KO'd me, but he missed, so that's nice for me. And this means that if I get Excadrill in front of Magnezone, something is gonna take a lot of damage. And yeah, he really doesn't want to bring in Magnezone because it just He just can't do anything against the Excadrill. And even Sneasel has been very nice threat in the back, although it hasn't really got to do anything. And right now I'm very glad that I did have the poison jab, because it will be huge help against our Azumarill. Did the Garchomp have Iron Head? I think so. So I want to calc how much a Iron Head does. It won't KO. However, what I'm thinking right now that I really should have put Fire Blast over Ice Beam. I really do. If the Azumarill is a set that I know he's been using, it actually even doesn't have a Sleep Talk, even though Whirlpool very strong would be pretty interesting. But it's the fourth move would be Toxic, so Azumarill is not a threat at all anymore. He brings in Magnezone and it's Balloon. That's bad. That's very bad. Oh my god. And as I have said, my god, this is bad. Flash Cannon KOs. The thing is that I have no speed EV, so at the best this is only a speed type. However, I need Politoed. I definitely need Excadrill. Let's take the Garchomp back. I really wonder why he took so long with bringing that Magnezone in, because with Balloon it's perfect against me at this situation. However, Sneasel does, after the other another Stealth Rock damage, it's very high chance to KO. It's not actually, it's about 50% with the Ice Shard, but whatever. How much does Excadrill? Like, how does Excadrill react to the Magnezone? HP Fire will be 2 KO. What I'm really thinking is that Clefable is my best play right now. I mean, sacking Clefable. How much does actually Politoed take? Oh yeah, that's... Thunderbolt has a chance to KO, unfortunately. This is horrible. I may not need actually Sneasel, so if I sack Clefable and Sneasel to get rid of the Balloon, yeah, so I need one more calc. I'm sorry this is taking so much time, but I'm just calculating whether EQ actually 3 KOs Scrafty. It seems it does. I have to really think this through, because as I see it right now, My only chance maybe to sack Clefable and then go into Sneasel and just do damage to break the balloon, and then go into Excadrill and just start firing off those Earthquakes, but I have to make sure that my Politoed can take 2 Earthquakes from a Garchomp. Barely. So yeah, I go for Shadow Ball. Here we go. And I want him to kill me, otherwise I don't know what. I really don't. Then I have to flinch the Scrafty to death. He switches out. I didn't want. Okay, this is decent. I get rid of the lefties, and I know that from here Poison Jab is a 2-hit KO. Unfortunately, that means that he can't really switch into me with the Magnet Zone. So, do I actually want to predict that? I actually can afford to predict that because I think I can go for. Yeah, I will do that. I take more Stealth Rock damage, but that's irrelevant at this point. I mean the Life Orb damage. And at this point, I think he even. I mean, of course, he didn't know my set, but the thing is now that he can't bring in Garchomp because I have a chance to kill him. Well, apparently he does, so I actually may win from here. At least the chance is there. He's Yachi. He's Yachi. This is interesting. Nice bluff. and the thing is that he has done this before. He actually has done this before. He has bluffed. Before the item. So we may be in the same situation as last week. Ironhead is a Ironhead is a roll, but I had to go for it because I'm pretty sure he's gonna switch into Magnet Zone. But it's a roll on this thing too. It KOs. I don't know if I like that or not. It depends on a lot if he has speed or not. And it anyway comes down to whether or not. I mean, he can't KO me, so yeah, I go for Ironhead regardless. And after that, it just comes down to me earthquaking him to death, or then not. But this can go either way, honestly. But yeah, I should be able to take any hit. Then I break the balloon, I switch into Politoed, sack it. Then I can bring in Excadrill, just start spamming Earthquake, and hope that the Scrafty doesn't wake up, and I should be able to KO it. Like at least the one I checked, the fully specially defensive one. If it's defensive, then I don't even know. However, if he now switches into Scrafty, that's much better because it gives me 3 hits. Because, like, okay, depending on the the damage I mean, not damage, but oh man. Okay, what do I have to? What can I do? Do I have to flinch him to the point where a scald KOs? Like honestly, no. I don't know. This is hard. Like I didn't prepare for this honestly. Wow. This is weird. And I might even be trapped. I don't I don't really believe so, however. Okay. I have to switch into Politoad and Encore, and I can't do that. So there's that. I may still win thanks to Encore though. I still have a little chance. And of course I can just flinch into death. Couple of more flinches please. Or not. However, at this point, my best play is to go for Encore, and I hope he has only speed crept my base. So I have 8 speed, so even if he speed crept me, I will still be faster. Anyway, very well planned by Tom. The Kudra would have been nice because it would have really just walled this magnet zone. And the tornadoes as well. But I don't know. I mean, did I like? I want to make sure. Encore. Thank you. I have to make this play. I have no other choice. Yeah, I'm faster. Thank God. So I can just start scolding. And apparently the magnetized thing also wears off, so that's that. But yeah, that was definitely my fault that I did not prepare for this scenario. He brings in the Scrafty though, which actually was good play because I pretty much have to crit a Scald now in order to win this. So yeah. And even that may not be enough. He will be at 40, Scald does 33 at most, so yeah, it will be enough if I crit. And if I even can live to that point. He's getting very unlucky with those sleeps. What? Oh yeah, like now he's gonna wake up. Okay. And I don't even know. He's gonna rest again. What can I do? How does the Encore work in this kind of situation? I want to see in a minute. Let's see. I don't want to Encore him. I want to Toxic. And it's bulk up with Iron Head and Dragon Tail, so I'm okay with that. And I can Encore him into that, so that's great. This is great because now I can actually just keep him bulking up indefinitely. Please don't. Please don't. The shitkin. Yes. Yes. I'm still having the chance. I'm still having the chance because, first of all, the Thunderbolt has to get an insane roll, and I still have the chance to crit. So this 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 gets close. Oh my god! Oh, oh, oh my god! I am the fella champion of season 2. Wow! I was I was absolutely certain that I wouldn't have made it, but I don't. This is crazy. I just did it. Oh my god. Yeah, he like he let me win. He let me win. Like he shouldn't have pulled up. He could have pistoled me with the rest, but oh my god, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. I can start the timer, so oh my god, what a battle! Like, I mean, I had some very intense matches, but like this is by far the longest and maybe even the most intense. I don't know most intense, but like the I had the worst matchup, honestly. But like, I'm glad in the end it didn't come to those axes. Like, it would have been bad luck if he had got the high roll. So, oh my god. Wow. This was Fella season 2, and I'm the champion. I thought that I would add to the end a video where I just tell a little bit about all my team members, but I really don't think I'm gonna put it to the same video because this is already so damn long. This is the Fella Season 2 champion. Signing out. Bye bye.